My name is Jeff Cunningham. This is my wife, Angela Cunningham, and this is our story. We go to bed on September 22nd, 2017, in good spirits, to wake up at 5 in the morning to a knock at the door with 2 policemen and a chaplain informing us that our oldest son had passed away in a car crash at 3 in the morning.
I was standing at the kitchen counter at 3 o'clock that morning, snacking on some food. Praying the Divine Mercy, having no idea that my son was dying.
My name is Lisa McRae. This is my husband, Brandon. Brandon's a police officer, and Brandon and I actually met when I was working at the courthouse in Montgomery County. And so our story really began there. And we dated for several years before we got married in May of 2011. And then for the next almost 4 years, we struggled with infertility. No doctor could explain to us why we weren't getting pregnant. And that was a rough way to start a marriage. And so by the time the summer of 2017 came around, and we found out that we were pregnant with our daughter, Maria Katerina, we were thrilled. It was such an exciting time for us. And our first appointment was when we found out that Maria Katerina had died probably about 2 weeks prior to that.
One of the great blessings that has come through all these instances and experiences in our faith journey is a sense of communion that Angela and I often speak of, because it's a communion we never thought was possible with God. The communion of saints, Jesus, Mary, and our children who have either been lost through miscarriage or, in Alex's case, at a later point in his life.
You know, even though I was so upset, and I would go off and do my own thing, and Lisa would be up in the room doing her own thing, reading or whatnot. When Lisa said it was time to pray, we prayed. I remember Lisa telling me, I don't ever want to forget her. And I said to Lisa, we're not. We're going to honor her. We're going to continue to ask for her intercession every day if we have to.
She's not gone. She just has a very different role than our living children have.
Now that he's gone, I feel him in my heart in a way that I feel Brendan and John and Paul and Catherine and the other babies that I've lost as well. It's that communion it's in my heart. And I feel them and I love them and they are with me in a way that they could never be here on earth.
The sadness is still there. But just like we also lost Alex and we've lost these babies, in that suffering and in that loss, whether it's 19 years old or 19 weeks old, God's work is being done.
I too recognize the reality of the importance of this ministry because my mother had 6 babies miscarried, so I actually consider myself the last of the 12 pregnancies. You're invited personally to May 18th to a Mass and an opportunity to gather with other couples who also have lost babies through miscarriages. We recognize that the church needs to invite you to draw you more deeply into the experience of healing and to gather and to recognize that your children are intercessors before the heavenly throne. And so I invite you to come and celebrate that Holy Mass with me. May the Lord bless you and give you peace. And I pray that you will join us that day. God bless you.